What is up, everybody? Welcome to today's video. This is for my review of the Jetson Bolt electric bike ride-on. Sorry if anyone out there has been waiting for my review. It has been so extremely crazy busy at home, and I also wanted to ride this bike around for a while to make sure that I can give a real thorough, honest opinion of it. So if anyone out there has been waiting for this review, I apologize for the timeliness. I am receiving a discount for my honest opinion of this item, or this is a promotion with the insiders. So let's go ahead and get started. This is an electric bike. I have never owned an electric bike scooter. I've had gas powered, so I was really interested as to how it worked and how good it was. And to start off with that component, it is very quiet. So when you're riding on the sidewalk and things like that, there is barely any noise that comes off of it. So that's pretty much a good thing for me. Especially if you're the kind of person that might use this indoors, you won't have to worry about a lot of noise going on if you're in a crowd, or if that's a concern for anybody. A thing that this has are 12-inch tires. They're very small, and so the stabilization is not as good as if you have larger size tires. So I was, when you're riding a bike, you may kind of hold on with one hand or something like that. You really can't do this on this bike. And I think if you had larger tires, that it would be more, you would have better control and better cruising. Another thing that is good is another feature that I want to say is it folds good right here. So you would just open this up and fold the bike down, and for when you want to, if you want to put it in your trunk and make it fit better. So that is good. The handle here is perfect. It's like ergonomically designed so that it's like for me it was like a suitcase. So that was good. There were no problem with the kickstand. I like the brake. It worked real good. I really like the look and the design. It looks like a motorcycle, but of course this is nothing like compared to a motorcycle. It's just an electric bike, but I really like the design on that. The seat is adjustable for sure. Like I went over some of the features of the bike, so that is good. It was a comfortable seat, and had no problems with it hurting any part of my body. Everything worked except for the app. I will get to that in a minute. So here's the light switch. You would just turn that on for the headlights, which is let's see, you got to turn the bike on first, which is right there. And there you go. You have your headlights going on right there for evening riding. Here is the battery status. It is an LED screen right there. And when you have the booklet, it tells you approximately how many miles you got left with each bar. There's a bell right here. It's kind of cute if you're going through crowds or anything. And then here's your brake here. And cruise control. Cruise control worked. I think I set it on the highest setting. And the top speed on this bike is supposed to be 16 miles per hour, but I don't believe I got it up to be really that fast. And I would say maybe more like 10 miles per hour. I definitely am under 250 pounds, but I'm not rail skinny neither. And I don't think I met that top speed capability. Here's the rear brake. So you hit the brake and it's right there. And that worked pretty good. It's got some nice fenders here. And there's one right here right there. And it looks good. It looks the style and everything is good. And so that's basically it. I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into the negatives, which I think it's a little too small. You could raise the seat and things like that, but I just think for an adult, if you're any taller than like 5'11" or something, this will definitely not work for you, because I mean, let me take that back. I would say, I don't want to say, okay, it's not going to work for you, because it could work for you. But I just think, you know, I'm less than 5'6", I'll say that. I'm short, and I felt like this was kind of small, like on the smaller side. So there's that, and then there's the stability because of the smaller size tires. I felt like, you know, real, like, you know, I didn't want to concentrate too much on my stability, but you really got to pay attention, pretty much. That was just me. Everybody else could be different, but this is just my experience and my honest opinion. The speed does not go 16 miles per hour. Is more like a 10-mile-an-hour cruise. And the app does not work. I installed it on my phone. I got a reply from the company. It said, please contact us. We'll help you out with that. But I've yet to do that. So I'll probably see what happens to get my app to work on my smartphone. And it's supposed to tell you where your bike is at and how much battery you have left and a couple other things. So I really wanted to see if that worked, but it just would, I try to open it and it would shut off, it would crash and say that, you know, it's not working. And I tried that like 10 more times and it did the same exact thing. So I wasn't able to use it, and it's not really like reliably I could say, oh, the app just works like very, very good, like 5 stars out of 5. But overall this bike, so, you know, overall this bike is not bad. The quality is good, like the materials, the tire quality, you could tell this is really nice steel. The way that they made everything is really good. All the materials are really high quality. There's nothing cheap on this bike at all. Even this is pretty good, you know, for just a small little ride-on electrical bike. So for my rating, I'm gonna give this 3 stars out of 5 for adults. That's just for me. And for kids, I give it 5 stars out of 5. It is recommended for 12 years old and up. And I say if you have a 12-year-old kid, boy or girl, and they're dying to have an electric ride-on bike for Christmas or their birthday, get them this, because they will rock it. And I think they would absolutely just love this bike. It would just really make them happy. And I you know, I could see being 12 years old and getting this for, you know, my birthday or what have you. And I would be just so happy. This would be my favorite bike ever. You know, because it would be just so much fun. As an adult, I think if there's a special reason why you can use this, it would be great. It's good, like mobility. It kind of reminds me of those electric shopping carts that you use because it's run on electricity and helps you with mobility. This kind of reminds me of that. Maybe I just need something with a little more power, a little more oomph, you know. But you know, but that's just kind of how my thoughts that just popped in my head. If you're an adult, I give it 3 stars out of 5, just because of the reasons that I mentioned earlier. This bike costs $399.99. There's free shipping available. Tax, of course, I think is not included. You have to pay tax. So I recommend it wholeheartedly if you're getting this for 12-year-old or around that age range. Go out and get it and buy it. It would be so nice to have for your kid. If you're an adult, I would say if this is something that you're looking for, something that's not that fast, maybe you need to get around at work inside like a big warehouse or something, it'll get you to your office faster or something like that. This would be perfect. But I would say maybe give it a little consideration on something a little bigger and maybe a little bit faster. That is just my honest opinion, you guys. Everybody has their own. But I really hope this review helped you out in some way, shape, or form. That does it for me on this review. I hope you guys have a very awesome day. And I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, take care, you guys. Bye-bye.